Here we can see an alpha Izuchi communicating with the pack. What might they be chatting about? Last night's game? The state of the housing market? How bad the first video in my Dumb Rise series was? Whatever it may be, it stays between the three of them, because Izuchi only ever eat, travel, or hunt in packs of 3. The posse consists of 2 Izuchi and an Alpha Izuchi. Alpha Izuchi, or Great Izuchi, calls the shots, protects the pack, and puts food on their floor because they can't afford a table or even a house with the current state of the housing market. Izuchi can usually be seen just sleeping around in the middle of the road because the nearby bamboo forest is occupied by the Jagras that just get to lounge around all day because they abandoned their alpha, the Great Jagras. They abandoned him because he was, in their words, a good-for-nothing freeloader who swallowed the Kestodon whole every time they went hunting, leaving the pack with nothing to eat. Perhaps the Izuchi would end up better off without their alpha, because they would be picked on less by hunters and other surrounding monsters who wish to challenge their alpha due to his or her size. The Great Izuchi and its subordinates can be found in the Shrine Ruins, Frost Islands, or the Red Stronghold, but are most accessible to new hunters in the Shrine Ruins. Izuchi aren't the most territorial monsters. Either that, or they can't afford their own territory due to today's housing market, because these bird wyverns just seem to float around many areas of the map. They hunt many things, but their main food source is undoubtedly the gargua, a flightless bird with enough meat on its bones to feed the entire pack. This choice of prey might explain their choice of area to roam. In the Shrine Ruins, their prey, the gargua, graze in the fields of Zone 1 and drink from the streams of Zone 6, which might explain why the Izuchi wander the paths of Zones 4, 3, and 7 and 8 so frequently, so they have easy access to their hunting grounds. But overall, you can spot Izuchi in Zones 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, either lounging, standing around, or cutting down their prey.
Actually, fun fact, that's kind of wrong. That's what I thought it was for a while, but then I just went in to get more footage, honestly, for this video. And I found an Izuchi, and he walked through zones 11, 12, and 13. So at those, he can only not go to 5. For all I know. Maybe he can fly. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong again.
Izuchi are able to cut down targets because of their razor-sharp tails, which allows them to spin, flip, or slash anything they please while doing good physical damage. They also strike with their claws when in a pinch and spit on you from afar, like it's freaking Comic-Con, but those attacks don't deal nearly as much physical damage as the tail. Our hunter here must flee, because he does not have the elemental advantage nor the companions to help him reliably strike down a beast such as the Great Izuchi. In order to deal the most damage, hunters often use Thunderblight on the monster's head or tail edge. Just like hunters, Izuchi also try to maximize their damage output. They do this by showcasing incredible coordination, with timed strikes in an attempt to catch their opponent off guard. The 3 of them do this by attacking from multiple angles or delaying attacks to hit you in your vulnerable state, after you might have blocked or dodged. This chain attack can be tricky or even fatal to inexperienced hunters, which is why setting a Palico or Palamute to focus on smaller monsters will help you win the battle with less strife. The Izuchi consider their coordination system they developed very crucial to fighting off predators higher on the food chain than them, or hunters who are after their valuable parts. Even the Alpha relies on this tactic so much that they are likely to flee after their comrades are felled in battle before desperately calling for more Izuchi in attempts to get anyone to come to their aid. Great Izuchi hide, Great Izuchi pelt, and Great Izuchi tail are the main resources that make hunters choose to hunt the Great Izuchi in order to forge better weapons and equipment. But to get these valuable parts, they have to deal with fast tail swipes, coordinated attacks, and punishing onslaughts, as well as anything else the Izuchi can throw at them. Final thoughts?